Welcome back. Riot ravaged Portland's next mayor could be a self-proclaimed supporter of Antifa.
Mayor Tom Wheeler failing to avoid a runoff with Sarah Iannarone.
Portland attorney James Buchal says if she wins, it will mean more violence in the city. He joins us now. James, this is not an exaggeration. These are her exact words. She writes as follows back in January 2019, "To those who say Antifa are violent thugs, I am not a violent thug, and I am Antifa. I'm Antifa because the red hats are coming after brown and black people, after Jews, after queer and trans people, and more." If she somehow won, what would that mean for Portland as it tries to recover over what has happened there over the last 3 months?
I think it would mean we have another one of these leaders who's even more wrapped up in these narratives of oppression and injustice and how any opposing views are a form of violence. And it's associated with disorder, and the disorder would get worse.
This is news that came out yesterday, KATU, which is a news outlet there in Portland, that apparently her campaign was warned over campaign finance violations for failing to disclose the top sources of her campaign funding. Her campaign said it stemmed from a donation that it refunded. What do you make of that?
Well, the laws are pretty complex, so I don't know the details of that. But there's a lot of mysterious money moving around, and it wouldn't be surprise me at all if some of it is sloshing into her campaign.
All right. Let's switch topics now for a moment. There is an interesting thing going on throughout Oregon and quite frankly, throughout other states in our union. Oregon State Police now federally deputized as part of the Portland protest response. From a legal perspective, will this mean that this will make up, let's say, for liberal DAs who fail to charge these rioters because these rioters can now be charged federally?
It will and it won't, in the sense that now there can be federal charges, and it'll be under the federal system and under the control of the U.S. attorney. The problem here in Oregon is that the U.S. attorney is pretty liberal, too.
Okay.
Can I ask you, generally speaking here for a second, in talking about the potential of having someone who is self-proclaimed to be a member of Antifa being elected to, office in not only Portland, but any city across the country, with everything that we're seeing happening right now across our country, with the violence, with the looting, with the rioting, what type of message does that send, and what type of precedent do you think it sets?
Well, it sends a message that an element is coming into power that is completely intolerant of any other views and has a very radical, if not sort of Marxist revolutionary approach to wanting to change America. And that's necessarily going to cause conflict because a lot of people don't want to go down that road.
It raises the question, what this does mean going forward nationwide. I mean, is this going to be part of a string of pro-Antifa candidates, or is this a one-off? But, you raise interesting questions here, James. We appreciate your time as always.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.